Hi guys, welcome to another exciting episode with EnnyGeleCraft. And on today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you guys how to tie a V-shaped round perfect gele. You're having issues with tying a big round gele, so this tutorial is for you if you're having that kind of issue. Let's get started. Okay guys, so this is a 2.5 gele, which is some inches more than 90 inches, let's say like 92 to 95 inches, and you can also use 90 inches gele if you have one. So your formula is 45-55, still 45-55. So we are doing the advanced round, bridal round with the V-shaped entry. So you divide your material into two halves like this. Alright, so this is 2/2. Now you take your measurement 45-55. For those of you who don't understand what 45-55 is, kindly watch my previous video on round. I have done a previous video on round, which is advanced round and bridal fan, so you can get your 45-55. All you need to do is divide your material into 2/2. Then this is your 0.50, and you're holding your 0.50. Then you take with your index and middle finger, you take 1, 2, and you hold. So this point here is your 45-55. Alright, so I'm gonna be folding in. Now for 4 joinings of gele, because this gele is 4 joinings, I'm gonna be taking 6 to 7 pleats, but you can make do with 5 to 6 pleats. Alright, so pick your pleats. So after you're done picking your pleats, you're basing and you're setting your pleats on your model's head. Alright, so just pick your pleat one by one and make sure you're arranging them neatly on top of each other, and it's going behind the ear. Alright, so you can rearrange the other ear corner to make sure your pleats are well laid, just an inch behind each other. Okay. Alright, so my model will be holding for me. Then we'll go to the back now. So then you open up. Remember, you always open up before you do anything on the back. Then you collect your pleats, and you collect your pleats on the other side. So the shorter hand is always going above the longer hand. The shorter hand is to my left while standing at the back, and now the shorter hand is on my right. Alright, so just arrange your pleats neatly and make sure you are not leaving any pleats out. So basically, I pick my pleats before I base, and which is much easier. It's a much easier technique that you can actually apply. Picking your pleats, I mean arranging them before you place it on the head. So this would help you not to struggle with picking your pleats by dragging your material. Alright, so you arrange one by one on each other, and make sure you are crossing at the middle. Make sure you're crossing at the middle. Okay, then now you want to pin. You make sure you pin down your fabric. You pin. Alright, so pinning the base to the other side, it's actually very important, especially for your V shape, and it makes things easier for you. Alright, then you're picking your 4 pleats, then you're basing, and you're going all the way around. Alright, so make sure you arrange your pleats well, make sure they are well laid as you continue. One thing about gele is ensure that you are making your finished work right from the start. I mean, ensure you are having perfection in every steps you take, and that's what makes it very much easy. I mean, when you're done, you can all see your work aligning with each other. Alright, so back to explanation. You're picking your pleats on top of each other. Now we're doing the follow through. So the follow through means arranging the pleats on top of each other, which is the spade like structure on top of the gele. So now there's a technique I actually use. I pick normally the way I'm picking now. I pick like 2 to 3 pleats, then I now use the faster technique, which is arranging from the end of the material from the top. So then I arrange the pleats I want, vice versa, from top to bottom, from bottom to top, making sure that I know that, okay, yeah, making sure each pleat are same length, same space, equal. So making sure it's equal is actually important too. It helps you have a perfectly formed gilly, and you don't get to lose your pleat easily. So now that I have arranged in the middle, firstly you arrange in the middle, then you actually align each pleat to the sides, but you're starting with your left hand side, you align to your left hand side. So you keep arranging till you get to the base, and when you get to the base you can actually pull out. If your material is stuck, just pull out some so you can add to the material you're pleating. Alright, so once you're done pulling out and it's well arranged, then you can pull in from the back. Alright, so then you continue your follow through. You continue your follow through, top to bottom, bottom to top, like that. Keep going, and as you go, make sure you're increasing your gilly. You're not pressing everything to the ground. That's what makes it bigger. Make sure you're increasing as you pleat on. Alright guys, so we're done pleating, and now you want to connect your gilly from the back, but making sure that you're maintaining your height. Alright, so I'm currently following my pleat at the back. I'm picking it one by one and making sure I'm not losing any pleat, and also maintaining the height by holding down my gilly firmly. Alright, so from the back view now, yeah, I'm just still arranging, making sure I'm not losing any pleat, although the pleat can get tiny, but make sure you are following every pleat, and every pleat has a root. That is, every pleat is rooted to the base. So you don't just squeeze your gilly and just pack it in just so that you want to finish quick. Make sure that you do a neat work all through your styling. So you make your twist, making sure that you're not twisting the whole pleat, the whole gilly, making sure the pleat is not affecting your pleat. You're just twisting on a spot at the back and just hold down and twist. That was the way I did it. Alright, then you follow your twist upwards, then you pin down, you pinch the edge of your fabric, then you push down. Alright, so then you want to make sure you tidy up the back of your round gilly, because you need to make sure that the back is also neat and fine. Alright, so making sure you pin like on two ends so that it can stay put. And now we are done with our gilly. Look at our round gilly. So lastly, you just want to shift up to the airline and your gilly is ready to go. Alright, so guys, thank you for watching. I hope you learned a lot. Kindly subscribe and also give this video a thumbs up so it can actually get suggested for other viewers to benefit from. Thank you so much, EnnyGeleCraft. I love you guys 100%. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, keep them, just come on. Gigi, come close to the camera and adore yourself. Alright.